Daylight saving time will begin for 2024 on Sunday, March 10th at 2 a.m. when our clocks will go ahead 1 hour, part of the twice annual time change that affects millions, but not all Americans. Here with tips for how to prepare for the time changes, SSM Health family medicine physician and wellness coach, Dr. Rupa Shah. All right, Dr. Shah, starting off, how can we prepare to spring ahead?
It's always tough, right? Because it kind of hits us when we're not prepared.
Yes.
So the best thing is to prepare. So if you can, in the week leading up to the jumping ahead, you can just change your schedule by about 15 minutes every day. So move everything up by 15 minutes, the time that you wake up, even the time that you eat and exercise. Doing these things in the week leading up to it was really going to help you acclimate to the time change. More gradual versus very abrupt.
And then it's the weekend and you're like, what time is it?
Yeah,
what day is it? Exactly.
Yep,
Now,
yep.
we've heard of something called good sleep hygiene. Now, what does that mean, and can it help with these kinds of time changes?
Absolutely. It's sort of a critical piece of it, really.
Right.
So sleep hygiene just refers to all the good habits that surround our sleep, the things that we do leading up to sleep, our sleep environment. So some of the key elements of good sleep hygiene are maintaining just a regular routine. So waking up at the same time on the weekday versus the weekend, not sleeping in too much on the weekend, maintaining a really regular routine leading up to your bedtime. No screens about a half hour before, no alcohol, no vigorous exercise, maintaining your bedroom environment to be at a good temperature, being dark. These are all the things that refer to good sleep hygiene. Yeah.
And that can affect the time change part of it all.
Yes, because if you continue to maintain those things going into it and you've already got a good routine, it's going to make that transition a little bit easier for you.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Now, let's say we did our best to prepare, but we still feel tired. Is there anything that we can do after the time change occurs to kind of get us where we need to be?
You definitely can. The biggest thing is going to be getting, is prioritizing morning sunlight. You know, I talk a lot about your circadian rhythms, but natural sunlight is the biggest driver of setting our circadian rhythms because the sunlight enters our brain, stimulates our pineal gland, which really sets our circadian rhythm, which really then regulates all of our internal clocks. So if you're still feeling a little bit off, a little groggy, make sure to prioritize getting up earlier maybe, a little bit, and getting outside for a good walk and getting sunlight. That's really going to help set your circadian rhythm and make that transition a little bit easier. If that doesn't help and you need to take a short nap, short is the key, making sure it's less than 30 minutes and it's early on in the day can also be an okay thing to do.
And you know, of course, with the time change, there's more sun out these days. The time's coming out, so maybe we'll can get that sun a little earlier in the day.
So take advantage of it. Yes. Yeah.
All right, Dr. Shah, where else can people find you?
They can find me on Instagram at Wellness with Dr. Shah.
All right. Thank you as always.
Thank you.